Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased also to speak on the Arms Military-Style Semi-Automatic Firearms and Import Controls Amendment Bill. I did enjoy the previous members' comments, especially about the slug guns of old. I can just imagine the Honourable Rick Barker going out there rabbit shooting, and the rabbits sitting on the paddock and saying, "Don't worry, it's only Rick," and being able to just watch from a distance as that slug gun failed to make any dent. But you're right, fellow colleague from the Law and Order Select Committee, that was the situation. And as you said, unfortunately, it's not the situation today. I quite like the notion of seeing these firearms in the real. As a young student, I was in the territorials. We went to Trentham, and we learned how to fire SLRs and M16s and the like. And there would be many New Zealanders, no doubt, who would be very familiar with firearms, and no doubt that is also going to create lots of debate around this particular bill. Mr Speaker, this government is committed to making New Zealand a safer society, which is why this bill is before the House. I think everyone in our country, those this side of the House and also those on the other side, would be in agreement with that. And in recent years, we have seen a proliferation of military-style semi-automatic firearms, which for the collector or enthusiast or the firearms sportsman may seem safe, desirable, and perhaps the pride of their collection. Yet increasingly these weapons in the wrong hands stand as a threat to the aspiration of that safer community that we all want to live in. Mr Speaker, it's not just about weapons being in the wrong hands, it's also about how easily they can fall into those hands. We've seen a big increase of air guns that replicate real pistols, air rifles that have not needed a licence to purchase them, which have been used to kill people. Regulations were changed to require owners of pre-charged pneumatic or PCP air rifles to hold a firearms licence from October 2010. PCP air rifles had been used in 2 fatal shootings, including the murder of Police Sergeant Don Wilkinson. And I just take a moment to remember Sergeant Don Wilkinson, who was gunned down by a high-powered air rifle on the 11th of September 2008. And he was a man who more comfortable in active pursuits, playing squash, tramping, sailing and cycling, and he was one of the people that I played squash with in West Auckland. And a good bloke, a man who served our community, and we remember him. So this government has been looking at steps that can be taken to improve firearms safety for the sake of the public, but also serve for the sake of our men and women in the police force who protect us. And this bill is part of measures aimed at improving that safety. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
I call Chris Hipton.